just got done some routine maintenance on both the Big Max and the Mini Max. The maintenance was absolutely necessary because we put a lot of miles on this truck, and a good amount of work was performed by this motor on the way down to North Carolina, towing what was Sam's enclosed trailer with the vet inside, and the truck did absolutely outstanding. I actually made a post on Instagram today just highlighting the fact that Worley Custom Fab really knocked it out of the park with this DURTYMAX Stealth 64 turbo kit mated with their piping, their intake, and of course an Exergy CP3 Sportsman down in the valley of the truck. There's rumor that you cannot tow, and a truck like this will not function with 14 wides and a 5-inch lift and an aftermarket turbo, but I gotta say, this setup performed unbelievably well. I was cruising at 75 to 80 miles an hour the entire journey down south, and this thing was comfortable. We were inside, we had the AC cranking, and we were very, very comfortable. I like to do my oil changes on the DURTYMAX, well, DURTYMAXes I guess now, every 3,000 to 4,000 miles. That way I give myself a little bit of a range just in case I can't get to it. And I also like to change my fuel filters out. I do not have a fuel filter under the hood on this truck. That was removed. And I change them every other. So I'll change my fuel filters every roughly 8,000 to 10,000 miles or every other oil change. And on the new truck, I didn't know when the oil was last changed, so I figured I would flush it out and at least have some peace of mind. So I wanted to quickly highlight the fact that there's oil on my Frost Orange, but that's not it. I want to dress up this engine bay just a little bit more with some Worley Fab parts. I think I'm going to grab myself a coolant expansion tank that's in Frost Orange to accent this side of the motor bay. And then on this side of the engine bay, I think I'm going to grab myself their upper radiator hose. It's a metal pipe that basically connects from here to right about here, which will really dress up this engine bay and really give it the overall complete look. Now, speaking of oil changes, a wise man once told me, when you dump all your oil out of the motor, make sure that you pour it back into these containers. Everyone has a nice oil catch can, and I used to take trips right over to Advanced and pour that can out, but this is a way more efficient process, so I figured I'd share it with you guys. Once that's full, dump it right into these containers, then you have a nice secure way of transporting the oil, and ultimately it doesn't slosh all over the place. Now, this vlog is not going to be in the garage the entire time, but I did want to give a big shout out to ProClip USA. They sent me over yet another cell phone mount for yet another vehicle. This is for my LLY Silverado, aka the Mini Max. It is a cell phone mount and a charger. Check that out. There's an integrated charging port on this mount, so I can mount my cell phone in this like I did in the vet all the time, but it will charge now. I'm really excited about this because the center console on my truck is like plastic and my phone slides all over the place. So this is going to be a great solution that leaves the phone accessible and charges it while we're at it. So per the title of this video, why I'm not selling my car to Street Speed 717, Mike is a friend of mine, as you guys are aware, but no, he is not buying my car. A lot of you guys were rumoring that he was. You were tagging me in posts like crazy on Instagram the other day and commenting galore on not only my videos, but his videos as well, because he's in the market for a new project car, and just so consequently, I am selling one. But no, I'm not selling my car to Mike, and it's not for any reason other than the fact that, well, he's got a lower budget than what I'm selling my car for. And the second reason is because really, when you do YouTube for a side gig or a profession, it's all about buying a platform and then subsequently modifying that platform to its extent, enjoying it for a little while, selling it and getting something new. And ultimately, I didn't want to see that happen with my car, and I've been very transparent about that with Mike, and he is completely understanding. So we're going to meet up with a couple by the name of Brandon and Sam. Brandon and Sam have been frequent flyers of the DURTYMAX Jack YouTube channel, so thank you, Brandon and Sam. I appreciate you guys. And consequently, they love the Corvette. So long story short, Brandon has been watching me build my Corvette over time. He started tuning in when I got the car. He's watched me take it to where it was, to where it is currently. And he told me that he told his girlfriend, Sam, that one day when Jack sells his car, I will buy it. So Sam had actually reached out to me and said, hey, look, my boyfriend is at work, but he's really interested in your car. Could you tell me a little bit more about it? The conversation evolved from there. Got in touch with Brandon. He was really excited about it, and this guy sounded so unbelievably passionate. So I hope that this works out. I figured that I would bring you guys along because if it does work out, I really wanted to document it as a finalized testimonial, if you will, to the closure of what is the presence of the Corvette on this channel. So let's head on over there, let's meet Brandon and Sam, and see how the day goes. Today might be your big day. So if I'm not mistaken, we are on the lookout for Sam's STI.
In the night, you wake me up when the sun goes down. Feelings right, you wake me up when the sun goes down.
Alright, so there's a little pad. You'll feel it, it's like rubberized. You want to hold some pressure on that and it'll pop open. Kind of feel right in the middle and then just push on it evenly and it'll pop.
Come on, baby.
You got it, see?
I got it.
You just got to find the sweet spot. You ready?
I think so.
Cool. How about you let the audience know, have you ever been in a Z06 or anything to this nature of fast?
Only one. A friend of ours has a newer Z06 that he inherited, but it's completely stock, so it's not cammed or anything like that.
And you're a car girl, so
Yes.
you have an STI that's
Yes.
modded.
I do.
What's all done to it?
So just on some cosmetic things. We really want to, upgrade the fuel injectors, maybe do a front mount intercooler, rotate the turbo, but that's all going to be like 2 years from now when I'm done nursing school.
Yeah, it looks
It's a little
pretty
more
good.
practical.
You've got the gram lights on it.
Yeah.
Got a nice little drop, something subtle and a nice exhaust. It's like the perfect daily.
I love it.
All right, well, we're gonna do a little third gear pull here. Ready?
Yep. That's awesome. Yeah, it definitely puts my car to shame. I love my boost, but I don't know.
Yeah, it pulls pretty good. All right, we're gonna give you a little first gear pull.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep. Oh, I'm in love. It's so sick. Oh my goodness. He was saying he's gonna let me drive it. I was like, I don't know if you should trust me to that extent. He's like, well, it's our car. So I'm excited but nervous. I love it.
Ready? Yeah, buddy. Gotta say, man, Sam's cool. She really knows her stuff. Could you mind holding that for me?
Yeah, bud.
I don't want it flying around in the back like it did when I took John for a ride.
Gosh, this thing is so sweet.
You excited?
Oh my god, man. I've been waiting all week for this.
Dude, I gotta tell you, like, I'm excited for you.
605 on odometer, that's awesome. Oh my god. Dude, that is sick. Oh my god. Wow. That pulls so hard for an all-motor car. It's just like keeps pulling and pulling and pulling.
I know, you're like, all right, shift already, shift already, shift already.
I mean, I'm like boost cars used to that, but wow, that's so sick. Honestly, it looked beautiful in person, or like on your YouTube, but it's better in person.
I'm really happy to hear that. The last thing that I would ever want anybody to do is make a drive for something that they think it is, and then they find out that it's not.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I take that as a compliment, man, because I really try and take care of these things to the best of my ability.
Yeah, it's fast. We had high expectations for it, so
Still exceeded it, though.
it exceeded it.
Good, good. I'm really glad to hear that, guys.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
That's why I said I really want to see your truck too.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. I'll take you home. I'll let you check it out.
Wow.
Got the Mini Max over there looking super farm trucky as well. But I gotta say, I mean, you guys look good. Good looking couple with a good looking car. Can't beat that.
Could not be more happy with it in person. It's amazing. Tickled to death, to be honest with you.
Dude, that makes me happy.
So, like the story, like when how I found out like Jack's car is basically, I've been following Jack since he had a DURTYMAX build, and then when he got the vet, basically watched him build it into what it is today. Told my girlfriend Sam that it's basically my dream car. Would love to have a car like that one day. Never in a million years thought I would be able to get Jack's car. So seeing it in person is way better than I ever dreamed it would be, and I knew it was going to be extremely nice. It's a beautiful car. Came about it because I bought a Cummins 3 months ago from a dealership in Fredericksburg, Virginia called Deluxe Motorsports. If anybody's looking to buy a lifted truck or diesel truck, I know Jack's got a lot of guys that have diesels that follow him. Avoid them at all costs. I lost like $14,000 on the deal. It led me to Jack's car though, but I had it for 3 months, was never even able to get it on the road. He's actually got it for sale right now. It's the all white lifted 2012 Cummins.
So keep your eyes peeled to not get that one.
Yes, it's got 113,000 miles. It has a ton of issues with it. Just take my word for it, it was my truck. We never even titled it. It was actually like, it's really a 300 truck at a show up as a 2 because we never got titled.
Wow.
Had it for 3 months. But it borrowed me time for Jack to post his car online.
My man, that's good timing.
It was perfect timing, and then basically I talked to my girlfriend. I was like, we're gonna get the truck going, see if we'll buy it back.
You know, your drive was worth it, and it just makes me happy. You know, I'll use your phrase, it tickles my fancy, knowing that great people are going to be adopting this car. Because as everybody knows out in the audience, you know, I adopted this car from somebody that it meant a great deal to. So you're kind of just carrying on that legacy, man, which is pretty
I guess
cool.
if I could say something, everybody follows Jack. It was sad, he's getting rid of the vet. It's going to extremely good home. Actually, we will take phenomenal care of the car. We're going to enjoy it a lot. Look forward to Cruise Week at Ocean City, probably in the fall.
Definitely keep an eye out for Brandon and
We'll be
Sam.
down there. You feel free to walk up and check Jack's car out in person.
And take a picture with Brandon or Sam if you want to take a picture with her.
Maybe there too, but maybe not. It's not really.
Grab some photos with them and send them my way because I'd love to see it kind of carry on in what it's doing.
I just want to say thanks again to Jack for building a beautiful car. He's a great guy. Great meeting him in
Thank you, man. I really appreciate
Looking
that.
forward to this. So.
That means a lot, dude. Your excitement just makes me so excited, dude. Like, that smile is so just authentic. It's so authentic, you know what I mean?
Like shaking, like jittery, like excited.
That's exactly how I feel like when I first went for a ride in one of these cars. I was like, oh my God, like I didn't realize cars like that would exist, you know what I mean? That's awesome. Well, I want to wish you guys safe travels back home. We have a really big project that's ahead of us, and that is the Mini Max. So if you guys are excited about that, hit that subscribe button. My Like League, I love you guys. Do what you do best.